So today I'm going to do is the monthly reading for the month of August, and I will take out one card for every zodiac sign or every sun sign, and then see how's the guidance from tarot for you for the month forward. Before I start doing the monthly reading, I wanted to share one clip with you. I don't deal tarot all the time for all the decision making, but then I do deal tarot good lot of times. Good many times I will ask tarot for a certain guidance or insight. So this was one time when I was very happy with a certain holiday destination, and I wanted to be staying there and not be going to another different holiday destination at the other time. But then I thought, why not ask tarot if I should explore a new place when I was already happy in my earlier holiday destination. And I was surprised. Tarot said, yes, you should explore a new place. See, I'm very well traveled. It's not that I don't travel and I just possibly went to one place and then I fell in love and then chose to not move. Not like that. I travel a lot. I've done a great deal of backpacking. I have traveled almost to a lot of places in India. So I'm from India, and India is so beautiful, and geography and culture and people change every 50 kilometers. Even the language changes. So it's just a great pleasure to know India, live in India, and be Indian. So this was one time when I just settled, my heart settled at one place. And I said, you know what, I want to be here and I just like this holiday destination. And possibly I keep coming back to this place and not be going anywhere else. As I said this, and I asked Taro if I should indeed go to some other holiday destination, even though I was already happy with the one I had shortlisted and stayed at before. And surprisingly, Tarot said yes. And when I dealt the tarot card, I got the answer as the Empress. I got the guidance of the Empress. And I just kept thinking, what must be this place where if I go for a holiday, I will have an experience of an Empress from the tarot. Empress is a very beautiful, powerful, giving card in tarot. And I just wanted to know what will be the experience there if I go for a holiday to that place. So I went to this place in the mountains and I'm staying there. Weather is great. There are beautiful mountains everywhere. And then I saw a very small river stream there, and water used to be very very cold. So I don't like the cold weather, but then sometimes I have decided to beat the cold by taking a cold shower. And I thought, why not, take a swim in this cold stream? And that is what I did. And I took a swim in that cold river. And first day I felt like some very pointed icicles on my head, everywhere inside the head. It's just poking needles inside the head. There was a great pain. And it happens because the water was very chill and cold. But after that, I got used to that water and I enjoyed my time being there. The water, the river was so nice, the air was so fresh, and I was surrounded with the mountains. So, the guidance of Empress motivated me, charged me to go and explore the new place and to have the experience of living the life of an Empress, and which was nothing but enjoying the nature to the most. So, it was a very beautiful guidance. Anyhow, so now I'm going to do is a one card reading for all the sun signs for the month of August, and let us see how's the guidance for you for the coming month of August. So I'm going to first take out is the guidance for Aries. Looks like these are two cards. Okay, I get is Five of Cups. Not, first of all, people should not get worried or scared with a certain card which looks sad, it looks bad, has some depressive meaning in some way. The whole idea of doing tarot is to be prepared for what is coming and to handle it or tackle it better than you could have, because you already had a early information or some information beforehand. So when I look at Five of Cups showing up in the month of August for Aries, one, it is telling you to cheer up. Look around. There's a lot of happiness, love waiting for you. And don't be too upset and spending time alone, not answering the call, not talking to people, and not following a diet plan only because you're upset with someone. This guidance is telling you don't be too upset, look around, there's a lot of love, happiness waiting for you. And wear some different clothes. Don't be just dressed in black and gray and all of that. You could be in more colorful clothes, maybe try the greens and reds and oranges and white, and buy go some wardrobe shopping. Yeah. So guidance is really that if you get into a fight, don't get too upset or sad for too long and waste your month just thinking about the fight and not going and living it up. Yeah. So this is the guidance for some of you Aries. Now let us see how's the guidance for you Taurus. Oops, the card just fell off and it's again the Five of Cups. So the meaning really doesn't change. It's just the same thing. It's just telling you that Taurus, you should also spend time more being happy and staying invested with the routine or a gym or a diet or your exercise routine than getting sad about something over a fight or just someone. I see some of you, if you don't pay attention, you could just be roaming around in the same clothes for the longest time, maybe for 3 4 days, and then maybe have a change of clothes. So that shouldn't be the way you should be living the life. Yeah. So August is telling you to cheer up, look around, meet people, and some of you, if you don't have an invite or some dinner or a party to go to, you be the one who organizes it and throw a party. Now let us see how's the guidance for you, Gemini. I get a Six of Swords. I see you budgeting in some way. August is a month for you to budget, and some of you will decide a holiday to go to basis where it is cheaper. So maybe if you were planning to go to decide between two places, I'm just saying you purely choosing a location or a destination on the basis of which is turning out to be cheaper. So this is a guidance of budgeting, moving down a bit in lifestyle, and it doesn't mean anything bad. It just means that you probably try to save money or just to have a bit more money for something else. So I'm just saying you budgeting, just moving down a bit in expenses, but you are definitely going traveling. Now let us see how's the guidance for you, Cancer. Okay, I get is a Wheel of Fortune in reverse. One, this makes an announcement of a revival. You are definitely on a revival. So all it means is that when it is in the reverse, you're not guessing it, you're not anticipating it, you're still thinking there's a long road ahead and maybe there's little bit more pain, little bit more difficulty and hardship to face before things can turn around. But when this guidance shows up, it's saying that things are already starting to turn around and you're going to be surprised that good news is already starting to flow through. So August is a good month, and things are not as bad as you think they are. Also, some of you will find that if you had to follow 10 steps to something, suddenly there are only 5 steps to do or maybe only 7 steps to do, and your work just got easier. For some of you, things will get fairly easy in the month of August. Now let us see how's the guidance for you, Leo. Okay. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Some of you, if you need money from a relative or someone you know, the answer is coming as a no to you. I don't see much help coming financially to you from a from a figure of wealth or someone who has money in the family. This is just one part, Leo. The other is when I see Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, someone with money is influencing you in the wrong way. Possibly not with a bad intent, but in just how your wisdom or your mind is. So, you want to check this influence, because I'm just seeing when Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse, she's possibly just talking to you about money all the time. Maybe if you have a love interest, maybe this person is telling you, but how much money does she have? How much money does he have? How much does he earn? How is his financial situation? Look, there's nothing wrong with talking about somebody's financial situation, but that shouldn't be the only criteria of moving ahead with someone or with some decision. So when Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse, one, certain help is not coming, and other is you could be under a lot of bad influence about just talking about money or keeping money at the forefront with everything. So you want to check this influence. Who are you in this influence with? Yeah. Now let us see how's the guidance for you, Virgo. I get is a Chariot in the reverse. Chariot in the reverse is saying you're all going out to achieve a certain goal and become big in life, and nothing shakes your confidence. But it is true, nothing will shake your confidence. You are going big and you're going totally at it at whatever decision you have made. But when the Chariot is in the reverse, it's just saying there is a bit of a delay. Maybe a certain sports car that you wanted to buy, maybe there is some difficulty with it, maybe there is some change with it, or whatever vehicle customization that you're doing, you may find you're spending more time with it. Not just a car, it could even be your bike or whatever other thing that you may be driving. This is mostly a driving card, and in the reverse is just telling me your something is not okay with the vehicle. So in August, some of you could be spending money just fixing your vehicle as well. So there is a bit of delay in certain plan and wherever you're headed, and it's mostly to do with maybe a vehicle, or even if you're traveling by bus somewhere, I just see a bit delay. Now let us see how's the guidance for you, Libra. I am just amazed with the kind of cards I'm getting, and they're all in the reverse. Now, this is a two of swords in the reverse. See, when this guidance is in the reverse, it's just saying that you are in an emotional whirlpool. You're not able to come out of it. It's like you're forever thinking or are worked up about something that's not going emotionally right. It's almost like you spend a half an hour thinking about something, and then you spend another half an hour thinking about the same thing, and then you're again thinking, and you're just lost in this whirlpool. It just keeps going round and round, round and round, round and round. So August is one going to be a very emotionally charged month for you, Libra. So only way to exit this energy or be out of this energy is be very strict with your regime to exercise. You should definitely go for your morning walk or jogging. Take your dog out on the walk if you have the dog, and go meet the people. And if you get the invite, you should definitely attend it. And if you get a call from someone, take the call even if it is unpleasant. Learn to deal with people. Don't be in this energy for too long. August is the month for you to spend very well, only if you stick to a good regime. Otherwise, I see you in this whirlpool, emotional whirlpool, and you're not going to come out of it very well, yeah, if you don't make the effort. So, this was for you, Libra. Now, let us see how's the guidance for you, Scorpio, for the month of August. I get the Chariot in the reverse again. Well, as I said before, there is certain travel plan, and if you don't, you can't do much, because I just see a bit of a delay in terms of traveling, whether it's with your own vehicle or traveling through some bus mode or train mode. I see a delay of some sort, you getting pushed off for some time, delay happening, and then you getting back onto the chariot or your vehicle or your decided destination. So there is a bit of delay in terms of travel. When I also see this guidance, if you see, there are two animals. It is possible they start fighting and therefore they are not moving ahead or riding you ahead. So when I see these two these two animals in the chariot and they're in the reverse, it's also telling me there could be a bit of competition. Maybe if you decided to go with someone as a partner or buddy up, you may just see that someone is stealing your plans and trying to move ahead faster than you. So this is how the guidance is for you, Scorpio. Now let us see how's the guidance for you, Sagittarius. Oh, lovely. I get is Four of Wands. You know, when I see this guidance, it's telling me lot of acceptance, happiness, and joy is coming through. And this is a amazingly beautiful guidance. And if you were to join a new job, you will be embraced. If some of you are getting married, your in-laws are totally going to love you. Your spouse's family is going to be totally in love with you. If you are moving overseas, I see you settling up or settling down very well. So Sagittarius, there's a lot of good news. I'm just seeing a lot of acceptance coming your way. People are going to fall in love with you and you're going to be totally be accepted. Some of you, if you went to the wedding, you could be the one spoken about the most, or you will have a great time because everybody will love to meet you, get to know you. There's just great feeling of warmth around you. So this is the guidance for you, Sagittarius. Now let us see how's the guidance for you, Capricorn. Woo! I think it is a tower. There's nothing to fear here. Tower usually is a guidance of separation. When I see this guidance, it a lot of times means divorce to me, you know, and it's also about losing a very powerful position. But when I see this in a monthly guidance, how's the month looking for the month of August? It's just telling me some of you could just trip. Maybe when you're coming down the steps, you could just trip. Be careful with your knees. And if you see something more wet ground or a wet platform, you don't want to take that risk of walking through it. Walk from some other way, change your direction. And some of you be careful with your heels. Maybe to your heels could just give you a bit of a surprise. You could get a wobbly leg, fall over. So it's just a bit of a fall that I'm seeing for some of you. And maybe you're just running behind your dog, or you're going for a walk and you just had a slip and fall. So be careful. It's nothing to be worried about. Also, this is about a certain news coming to you which is again not expected. It's coming completely as a surprise to you and it's not so great. uh, it's not a great news, so it brings something you have to deal with in some way, and then it's coming in the month of August. Now let us see how's the guidance for you, Aquarius. I get is Seven of Cups. There is a lot of mature side to you, and you extend great understanding. It's almost like when you talk to people, you guess so many things about them even without having spoken to them in great detail or having checked out much on them. So I see a very emotional, empathetic person at work. Some of you who are counselors or are psychologists, you are at your best. But this could also be a mother, this could very well be a housewife, this could very well be a father. It's just someone with a very deep emotional understanding, and you guess the intent very right. So why is someone calling you? Even that if that person says they're just calling up to chat up or be in touch, you already know the reason why they are calling you or what could be the reason. Some of you have guessed the reason why you are invited to a certain party, and so on. I just see you being very good at one, bonding with people, understanding them very deeply, and then you can guess the intent very well. So when this shows up in the month of August, I'm just seeing is there are not many surprises for you. It's a very good month, and you will be at your top best dealing with people. So as in who comes, you will be very warm, welcoming, and understanding of them and their intent. So it's a very beautiful card. Spend, and you will spend the month dealing and understanding people very well. Now let us see how's the guidance for you, Pisces. I get is three of wands in the reverse. So, when I see this guidance, you want to go exploring, you want to leave everything behind, and you don't want to be told go here, go there. And some of you are very fed up with a very materialistic existence. You don't want to be going to a mall, you don't want to be spending a lot of money in some very hep place. You want to be more with nature, explore something. There is very adventurous side to you which I'm seeing here. And when this guidance is in the reverse, it's just saying that this is what you want to do and you may not be able to do. So, if you wanted to go for some adventure trip and not some hep place or some mall, or spending time looking at window shopping or some cosmetics, great clothes, shoes, bags, you don't want to be wanting to do this in the month of August. This is how I get the guidance with this card. So maybe mid of August is when your adventurous streak will actually take off, because this is in the reverse. It's saying there's a great urge for you to travel somewhere new, see something new, and that's going to happen possibly after mid of August. So second half of August is when I see you going somewhere very different and very new. So this is how the guidance is for all the sun signs. Also, I do readings, for any kind of questions that you may have, and I share the catalog here. If you would like a reading with me, I will reply to you with the written format of the reading with the picture of the tarot cards that I got, and the waiting time is just 3 days. So that's the catalog, and you can have a good look at it.